All right, guys, jumping into the core plays here for the BMW Championship. And yes, I did say core plays. I don't feel a need to really do a big old deep dive like I typically would. It's only a 50-man field. We know the strategy is to do studs and duds. Heck, the biggest issue that I had last week was simply not doing more studs and duds. In my player pool, I had the winning GPP lineup. I just didn't get the correct combination. But we know the strategy for this week is going to be to do studs and duds, okay? And so one of the duds, if you will, in quotation marks, is going to be Andrew Putnam, a guy that continues to deliver for us. And so when we look at the key stats for this week, and this is going to be going off of the 2020 BMW Championship where it took place at the same course that's taking place this week. And I want to make that clear. The BMW Championship has been hosted at different courses, although we did see this course not too long ago. And so we can draw some pretty good conclusions on which are the good key stats. That's going to be birdie or better percentage, ball striking and total driving, par 5 scoring, and then actually the 200 plus iron ranking. Okay, now the worry with Andrew Putnam as a play is that he is not the best staff in the field. 41st, okay, in the field, 50 players. That is not good. We look at recent form though, 13th best in the field, which is obviously very good. Considering the price tag that we have on him, that is very good. And so Andrew Putnam was a play for me last week, as you guys know, because of the simple fact that he was priced too low. He was highly likely to outproduce his price tag, which he ended up doing. Now, I will say, given the field that we have, it's going to be a little bit less than that. And it is kind of a longer track as well. So that does worry me a little bit. But still, I think he's going to be someone that isn't going to let us down. He's going to be able to outproduce that price tag. Now, the next core play is going to be Eric Cole. And I was very shocked at the price tag that we're getting on Eric Cole this week, simply because he should be another one of those players that is going to be likely to outproduce his price tag. Okay, now he's, once again, not the best stat rank play. Okay, 47th in the field. That's not good out of 50. Recent form, though, 11th best in the field. So, yes, we like that. Okay, only the 30th best in the 9-5 model as well. Once again, with 50 players in the field, it's not great. But considering the price tag and considering the nature of the event where we want to go studs and duds, we need to find these players that are going to outproduce their price tag. Andrew Putnam and Eric Cole are going to be two options that give us a good chance at doing that. Some others that I like as well are going to be Adam Svensson and also Brendan Todd, but these are my top two. So let's go and talk about which studs I'm going to be trying to pay up for. And so one way we can maybe go about doing that is look at which players were successful at this tournament not too long ago. Jon Rahm was the winner at that tournament. Hideki third, Tony Finau fifth, Matt Fitzpatrick sixth. Brendan Todd was someone that was popping up in there. That's part of the reason why I think he's going to be a good value for us. Brian Harman, one of those players that's popping up in there. He's at an interesting price tag, but we don't have that many great studs that really dominated there. We'll see three that are really popping up in there though. Patrick Cantlay, Jon Rahm, and Rory. So in terms of studs that we want to pay up for, I would say I would honestly probably want to prioritize those ones as well. You guys will see that I did include the other BMW Championship starts as well. Why? Because it is kind of the event mentality that we have, okay? Like last week where for some reason or another, there are just random bad weeks for golfers, okay? Kind of given the nature of that event, I would say, where if they're already in the top 50 and, they're not swinging it well that week, they can kind of take a back seat. I know they're not trying to do that, but that's kind of just what happened in years past. Whereas this tournament, it does seem like the cream rises to the top where these players that are really elite players really just tend to step up this week. It's basically like another major for them in that kind of aspect where the players that you expect to play well tend to play well. So for me, that's going to be Jon Rahm, Patrick Cantlay, and Rory. Now, Rory is priced up enough to the point where it's tough to fit him in there. So maybe we're going Jon Rahm, Patrick Cantlay, and then fitting in some of those duds. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about kind of the lineup process with. And before I get into that, I do just want to give a plug to the promo code that's going on right now on the 9-5 membership. Get access to the fantasy golf, all the tools there, okay, including the props tools. You also get access to the NFL DFS lineup optimizer that I have already used to have a really solid preseason NFL DFS season. A lot of you guys know that is probably the biggest edge in all of fantasy sports is preseason NFL DFS, but take advantage of this. Use the promo code PLAYOFFS to get 50% off your first 9-5 membership. Okay, great value. $5, take advantage of it. But yeah, let's just kind of put together a first look build. So if we go Rahm and Cantlay, and then let's see, we go Eric Cole, well, I'm fine with that. We go Andrew Putnam, I'm fine with that. Just once again, these two values I see as values that are going to be able to outproduce their price tag. And then maybe we go with Brendan Todd as well, who did produce at this tournament in years past. Then we have 8.6 left over. I kind of wish that was a little bit better of a price tag that we can get, but I'm perfectly fine kind of ending up on Tony Finau or Russell Henley or Brian Harman. And, that's kind of just the nature of this week is that we want to be able to fit the studs that we think are going to really go off. Okay. And that's the mistake I made last week. I tried to do a little bit more fair and balanced, and it was a little bit unlucky that I ended up on Ricky and Wyndham Clark. I could have easily ended up on Tony Finau and like had a great week, but that's where, once again, just kind of eliminate the luck out of it by doing a studs and duds build, because you are going to be more likely to have those top 10, top 5 victories as well. So this is kind of a good base build, I would say. But guys, that's going to be it. A short, quick, and easy video this week for the BMW Championship. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's have a good week. And as always, let's keep cashing.